single source of gratification in your miserable, insignificant life.
Jet and Yawn.
You may need us, but we don't need you.
Hey folks, welcome to Breaking News with Jet and Yawn. Today we have breaking news about the Kaitlyn Hunt story. This is the 18-year-old girl from Florida who's in trouble because she dated a 14-year-old girl and the age gap has got her into trouble, or at least that's what her supporters say. Joining me is Joe McGobles. Now, we have talked with several students who went to school with Kaitlyn, know Kaitlyn Hunt, and there were these rumors we had heard that Kaitlyn Hunt had actually, what had actually happened was the 14-year-old girl had run away from home and Kaitlyn Hunt had taken her into her house.
And was essentially hiding her.
Yeah, which we don't know for how long she was there. We don't know if her parents were like, "Where's my child?" You know, you can only assume, but we don't know that. But the facts are she now ran away and was over Kaitlyn Hunt's house.
These were the allegations being made, so we wanted to ask someone who was around this situation, someone who knew details.
So Joe sat down and talked with several students, and here is what one girl said.
There was some rumors going around about how the girl ran away from her home and Kaitlyn's family hid the girl. Is there any truth to this, or was it a misunderstanding?
I talked to a teacher at my school, and they said that because I talked to a guy at my school, and he's the volleyball coach, and he said that he knows the basketball coach and played basketball for the middle school, and he just said she ran away a couple times because of her parents. She doesn't really get along with her parents, so she ran away a couple times. But I just know one time she ran to Kaitlyn Hunt's house. That's the only time I know.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she went to Kaitlyn Hunt's house.
Yeah, one time, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, she says basically, this is kind of like common knowledge, I assume, at the school that she ran away, and she went over to Kaitlyn Hunt's house.
And this changes the whole dynamics of the situation because before it was just, Kaitlyn Hunt's just being picked on because she's gay. Well, no, Kaitlyn Hunt's being picked on because she was an 18-year-old girl who was hiding a 14-year-old girl in her house, if what we have been told is true, in fact.
And, all we hear from the liberal machine is, hey, she's gay and she's being persecuted. If this was a guy, a 14-year-old girl, you'd be hearing, hey, lock him up, throw away the key. Disgusting. And, when I think about this, like when I was in high school, dudes, and whatever, 18 was senior and 14 is like a freshman, maybe, not 8th grade. I mean, I don't know. It's young. And and only like kind of dorks or weirdos went out with freshmen. So, there's a big double standard that's going on now.
And it's just interesting because the gay community can't even acknowledge that and is only sticking to their story, which is she's being punished because she's gay, because she's a lesbian, because everyone can't accept them. And we questioned some of the students. This Kaitlyn Hunt has become like a poster child for gay rights now. I mean, there's that photo that is on all the media sites with her in the grass. She's in a flower dress, and she looks really cute, to be honest. And that photo really doesn't represent actually what lesbians look at when you think of like Chaz Bono or Ellen DeGeneres or whatever. She looks like a straight girl. She looks feminine.
Yeah, feminine, straight, girly. That's what's going on. So we asked some of the students, what was going on? Is she gay? Here's what that same girl said. Here's Joe asking her.
And there were a few other rumors going around about that Kaitlyn Hunt had also had relationship with several guys, several male students. And so is she really homosexual, or is there
could she be classified as bisexual?
Well, she told me that I think she's really homosexual because she said she dated a couple of guys in the past, but she just kind of experimented with guys and she didn't really feel comfortable with guys, so then she just went to girls, and she said she's sticking to girls. She likes girls now.
Okay, so it's kind of developed over time.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, Joe, so she basically says, hey, I didn't like guys. I don't like them. They're being mean to me, or I just don't like them. And, you know, we saw on her Twitter numerous things. It's now deleted. But one tweet image she had up there from her iPhone, I guess it was a text message, whatever. She had a screenshot of her iPhone. We have it linked on the website, where she says that she hates guys and she hates how they control women. And she says she was raised right because no guy controls her. So, what do you think about that, Joe?
I think it's terribly ironic that she didn't feel comfortable with guys, and then she has this Facebook status where she's like, "Oh, men and boys just want to control us, and I'm glad I'm not like that." So she basically decides to be a lesbian because she says men and boys just want to control her. And then she turns around and dates a 14-year-old girl so she can control her. So
yeah, definitely. She's into more, she's older. She can exert influence. And that's the whole thing, is they're saying well, no, your daughter, they're saying, the parents of the younger child are saying, hey, this girl made my daughter gay. And they might be saying other things too with this, running away allegation. And the gay agenda is saying, no, that's ridiculous. You can't make someone gay. But, as we've seen on Twitter, she wasn't totally gay her whole life. She's only been gay for about a year, which, we don't know if she really is. She sounds a lot like a confused, bi-curious 15-year-old chick, which is so typical today.
She's been taught to hate guys. She hates guys. She hates boys because she's been taught that they just want to control you. And it's funny that her decision to become a lesbian has led her to try to control younger girls now, in the same way she accuses men of controlling women.
Definitely. I mean, like I was saying, she's the older person, so she can exert that influence. So, there is some weight in these allegations. And I mean, this whole bi-curious thing, it seeks out confused kids and tells them, hey, you can be cool if you become gay. Which, we don't know anything about the 14-year-old, but that may be what has happened. I mean,
a good chance. She gave the 14-year-old some attention, and the 14-year-old was probably not getting much attention from guys or girls her age. So she, took the opportunity to have a relationship because she liked getting attention from an older 18-year-old girl.
For updates to this story and more news, stay tuned to jetneon.com, and thanks for listening.